Gurave Namah. Om 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 Gurave Namah. So we continue. Yesterday we had done the Prithvi Tattva, Mahimān. If you remember the previous slide, I will go to the previous slide just to have a recap. This is what we learned yesterday. Mahimān. This mantra had to do with the Prithvi Tattva, and the Devata for Prithvi Tattva is Ganesha, and this is the mantra which Ganesha is connecting to the sky. We learned a very important thing about the derivation of this mantra. This mantra is derived from Nama Shivaya, and this Na is Prithvi, this is Jala, this is Agni, she is Agni, Va is Vayu, and Ya is Akash. Okay, so these aksharas are connecting to the 5 tattva chakras. This is Shiva's connection to them. This, whatever is being offered, has to go to the end. Then only Shiva will receive it. Shiva will receive only that which is in the end. If you are doing a very long mantra, Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukameva Bandhanat Mrityor Mukshiya Mamritat At. So what Lord Shiva is receiving is At in the end, At. And from that At, he will know what you want. At is one of the sounds associated with Atma, or the soul. So like this, we understand the deeper meaning of what we are learning now. That whenever we are doing a mantra for Lord Shiva, we should know that the last akshara is what Lord Shiva is going to receive first. And then he may come to the other aksharas. He may come, that is his grace. He may not come, but what he will definitely receive is the last akshara. So Ganesha wants that Prithvi Tattva should reach Ganesha, should reach Shiva, so that Shiva can bless this Prithvi Tattva. Ganesha wants that. Let the Prithvi Tattva be blessed by Shiva. In order to do that, the Na is moved to the end of the mantra, and the mantra will change to Ma Shivayana. You see that? Ma Shiva. Ma Shiva Ayana. So the meaning of this mantra becomes Ma means me or I, Shiva Ayana, direction. So me is becoming Shiva Ayana. What does that mean? What is the meaning of that? The meaning is, when I'm born, I am Brahmasmi, Brahmoham. When I'm born, I am Brahmoham. One day, I will become Shivoham. So basically, in this mantra, Ma Shiva Ayana, Ma Shiva Ayana. So that is what is the mantra that Ganesha is saying to Shiva. Ma Shivayana, 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 Ma Shivayana means make me Shivoham, make me Shivoham. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham, Shivoham. Make me Shivoham. That is the prayer of Prithvi Tattva. If that means Prithvi is going to be continuously in contact with the Akash, the lagna will become absolutely strong. The body level purity will happen, and all purification, the body will become very, very pure. It links to your Muladhara will become strong and will have a very good connection to Bhuloka. You will not be floating in the air. You know, whatever is coming today, I will do. Most of you in your life, whatever is coming today, I will do. Acha, what am I going to do tomorrow? I haven't planned. Whatever will come, I will do. Okay, that is one way of living. Another way of living is to have a goal in which you achieve the objectives of that goal. That is Mashivayana, having a goal and achieving the objectives. Mashivayana. So from this is the Prithvi Tattva mantra. This is the basically Mercury is going to become supremely strong. The two planets Mercury and Ketu are going to become very, very positive and strong because of this. Now we come to the second mantra. What was the earlier mantra, if you remember? Ma Shivayana. You see this on top? Ma Shivayana. We are taking the Ma and we are moving it to the end. What is it becoming? Now the new mantra. Shivaya Nama. So the new mantra is Shivaya Nama. Shivaya Nama. Visarga is there. Actually, Visarga is there in the mantra. You have to put Visarga. Shivaya Namah, Shivaya Namah, Shivaya Namah, Shivaya Namah. Who is doing this mantra? As you can see, this mantra is done by Parvati. Who is Parvati? Parvati is the sister of Vishnu, Krishna. And Krishna gave her a very brilliant Upadesh. He told, sister, you listen to me. You see, Krishna is very intelligent, very clever. Ati Chatura. He said, Namah Antya. You put Namah in the end of the mantra. Why? Why did Krishna give this advice? Because this mokṣa is Jala Tattva. It is Jala. It also means me. Ma is me. You put me in the end. What happens if I put me in the end? That means I am offering myself to Shiva. Wow. See, Krishna is teaching, Jagannath is teaching to his sister Parvati that look, what can you offer to Shiva? He is a Vairagi. He does not want gold. He will throw it away. Clothes, he will throw it away. Anything you give him, pen, pencil and all, he doesn't need. He has all the knowledge. What is he going to write? What will you give him? Acha, maybe I can offer him one Rudraksha. He already has all the Rudrakshas. All the Rudraksha trees grow because of his tears. When he cries, they become Rudraksha. So Rudraksha is nothing but a part of his tears. They are solidified Shiva tears. Then what will you offer to him? There is nothing that you can offer to him. If you think very calmly, there is nothing that you can really offer to him. If you really want to offer something, offer yourself. Parvati realized this. Oh, what a brilliant. My brother is brilliant. Jagannath is really genius. I will offer myself, but being a Stri Prakriti, the nature of a woman, she said, I can offer it myself to him only if he is my husband. Very interesting. If he is my husband, then I can offer myself. Otherwise, how can I offer myself? That is not correct. I am a Stri. So she decided, I will have to marry him then because of the advice of my brother. Brother kept quiet. Not a bad idea. You know? So she started praying to Shiva. Om Shivaya Namah. Om Shivaya Namah. 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 And she went on and on and on and on, and the water didn't stop flowing. Wow. This is called the Jala Tattva Pañcākṣarī. It gives great Shiva Bhakti. Like Parvati, you will have absolute Shiva Bhakti. Parvati was a woman, so she said, I will become his husband, her husband. Huh? Who was the another woman who did like this tapasya? Draupadi. Draupadi did Shivaya Nama, Shivaya Nama. And she also said, Shiva, I will become your wife. Shiva said, you cannot, I cannot come down to marry you. I am Shiva. So what I will do? Each of these aksharas will become one of the Pandavas. So these 5 aksharas, Na, Ma, Shi, Vaya, became 5 aksharas. And these 5 aksharas, the 5 Pandavas, will be your husband. So who is the husband of Draupadi? Shi, Va, Ya, Na, Ma are the 5 husbands of Draupadi. The 5 Pandavas are Shi, Va, Ya, Na, Ma. Oh, how interesting. You see, Jagannath knew. And he gave this Upadesha to his sister, of course. He is Vishnu, he will make the mantra fly. So Shiva had to receive the mantra and come down and marry Parvati. Shiva came down. Shiva took Gotra. Shiva did not have Gotra. He took Gotra. He told, from where I will get Gotra? Atri said, take mine. And he got Atri Gotra. So Shiva then married Parvati. And from that time, they produced a child called Kartikeya. From where did Ganesha come? When Shiva was doing tapasya, Parvati made Ganesha from the mud. That is why Ganesha is the son of Parvati. And Shiva did not know that Parvati had a son before. From where did this fellow come? So he chopped off his head. And then Parvati cried. So Shiva gave him from where that head will come. Vishnu said, don't worry, sister, I will do something. He went and found one elephant head and gave it to Shiva. Now you put it over there quickly. So Shiva went and put that elephant head on Ganesha, and Ganesha again came to life with an elephant head. How brilliant. So his memory is so powerful because of the elephant head. Every time Parvati has had even little bit of crying, Vishnu is there. Don't worry, sister, I am there. What a brother. And what a mantra he gave. Namah Antya. This is Vishnu Upadesh. Namah Antya. Put Nama in the end of any mantra and you will offer yourself to Shiva. Wow. So when we say Om Shivaya Namah, which akshara is being offered to Shiva? Ma akshara is being offered to Shiva. What is Ma akshara in Sanskrit? It is the self or me. I am being offered to Shiva. This is also called the Agama Pañcākṣarī. One of another name for this Pañcākṣarī is Agama Pañcākṣarī. Why do the Agama followers do this Pañcākṣarī? They do this to get maximum Shiva Bhakti. There is no mantra more powerful than this to give Shiva Bhakti. Namah Antya. And why does Bhakti come? Because you listen to Jagannath. You listened to Jagannath, that is why you are having Bhakti. Somebody says, I want Krishna Bhakti. You follow the same formula. Klim Krishnaya Namah. You will have Krishna Bhakti. I want Rama Bhakti. Ram Ramaya Namah. You will have Rama Bhakti. I want Ganesha Bhakti. Gang Ganeshaya Namah. You will have Ganesha Bhakti. So long as you listen, to Krishna, you will have the bhakti. You see, the problem is people are doing all sorts of mantras for bhakti and they are not listening to him. That is why they fail. Agama Pañcākṣarī is Shivaya Namah. First, so when you enter the Agama Marga, the first mantra you have to do is Shivaya Namah. They start with Shivaya Namah. Why? If you don't have bhakti, what is the point? What is the point of doing mantra if you don't have any bhakti? You don't feel that emotional connect with Shiva. And this is Jala Tattva. This mantra is Jala Tattva. It will turn the river of life. The river of life will turn and go up the Kailash mountain. Oh, I thought all the rivers are going from top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain. But this mantra, it will turn the river back and force him to climb the mountain. So the river is not flowing down from the mountain to the plains. It is flowing up from the plains to the mountains where Lord Shiva resides. This is the Agama Pañcākṣarī. Namah is prostration. Shivaya Namah, prostrations unto Shiva. Jiva is the servant of Lord Shiva from Deha Drishti. Jiva is the servant of Lord Shiva from Deha Drishti, from the Deha Drishti, from the point of view of the body. And this body is 75% water. So if the water of this body is not going towards Shiva, this body is not going towards Shiva. So you see, this body is basically Prithvi Tattva about 25%, Jala Tattva about 75% in weight. Agni, Vayu, Akash have no weight in the body. There is a lot of Agni that keeps us alive, but it does not have weight. Vajan nahi hai. It doesn't have what we call Gurutva. No weight is there. So therefore, these two elements, Prithvi element and the Jala element, are very, very important in any spiritual sadhana. For my body to go towards the Devata, the Jala element has to go towards the Devata and the Prithvi element has to go. That is the reason why people either start with the Prithvi mantra or they start with the Jala mantra. So Namah is the Jivatman. Namah is the Jivatman because Ma is the Jivatma. Shiva is the Paramatma. Aya is Aikyam or oneness, the joining of Shiva and the Jiva. You see the mantra, if I write this mantra here like this, it is Shiva plus Aya plus Nama. Nama is the Jivatma and Shiva is the Paramatma. And Aya is that is the Aikya, which is joining the Parama and the Jiva. Shivaya Namah, Shivaya Namah, Shivaya Namah. I am becoming one with Shiva. The oneness of joining with Shiva. It's like marriage. It is like Vaha, just absolute, like a marriage it is happening. Shivaya Namah is a Mahavakya. It is the first Mahavakya. Oh, I did not know that. There are statements called Mahavakya. The first Mahavakya is Shivaya Namah. And who said the first Mahavakya? Parvati. After doing this Mahavakya millions of times, she married Shiva. And from the marriage of Shiva and Parvati, Kartikeya was born. And this Kartikeya had tremendous ojas, and this teja was so high that he wrote all the other Mahavakyas. All the other Mahavakyas came after the first Mahavakya, Shivaya Namah. That is the first Mahavakya, which signifies identity between individual and the Supreme Soul. So which is the individual soul? Nama is the individual soul. Which is the Supreme Soul? Shiva is the Paramatma or the Supreme Soul. How are these two joined? By Aya. So Aya must be in the center. Aya has to be in the center. You see, this has to be in the center to join two things. So Aya has to be in the center. That is why only in this form Shivaya Namah. Is this happening? So you understood the importance of the Jala mantra. And the most important lesson we learnt over here was the teaching of Vasudeva. Namah Antya. Remember this. Namah Antya. Means offer yourself. What are you offering to me? What are you trying to offer to me? Arey, I gave you that lamp. That ghee in the lamp also is given by me. That wick in the lamp is also given by me. The matchstick with which you light the lamp is also given by me. And you are giving it back to me. What are you offering to me? Think for a minute before you do something. Offer your soul, your real self. Offer it to me. That is called surrendering. What is surrendering? You are offering your soul to the Lord. This soul belongs to you. It belongs to you. It is yours. Please take possession of this property. This soul is your property, Jagannath. Take possession. Why have you thrown this thing away as if some kind of a trash? Why have you trashed it in this trash bin? Take it back. Pick it up. Shivaya Namah. Vishnave Namah. Krishnaya Namah. Ramaya Namah. Namah Antya. Okay, we take a few minutes. Shivaya Namah. 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 This is offering. This is Shiva. Right? You can offer like this. Instead of doing Shivaya Namah, 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 you can do what I did. Very nicely you can offer it. Now come to the third mantra. The third mantra is connected to the Manipura chakra. That is the navel chakra. Now the last mantra, if you remember, was Shivaya Namah. And that mantra is written on top over here. And what do we have to do? We have to take this first sound Shi and move it to the end to get the new mantra. See, we took Shi and we move it to the end. It becomes a new mantra of 3 words. Vaya, Nama, Shi. This is called the root. It is the root of Karana Pañcākṣarī. There is a form of Pañcākṣarī called the Karana Pañcākṣarī. You know what are Karanas? In Panchangams we have Karana, but this is the root of the Karana. Root of Karana is Agni. Agni is witness to our karmas. And therefore the root of that comes from here. And based upon this root, Brahma is going to create all the creatures. So we are all being created from our karmas which are associated to the Karana Pañcākṣarī. So how do we correct our karmas? Vaya Namah Shi. Vaya Namah Shi. Vaya Namah Shi. Vaya Namah Shi. You observe, Shi is completely independent. It is kept away from the other sounds so that it doesn't burn other things. It is not burning anything. It has been kept away. So which akshara is being offered to Shiva? Shi is being offered to Shiva. This is the offering. What is being offered to Shiva? Lamp is being offered to Shiva. Our soul is being offered to Shiva. Vaya Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. It awakens. It gives you awareness. It makes you brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You are sharp. Your mind is rocket sharp. You are fully aware and conscious and awakened. There's nothing sleepy about you. All sleepiness and weaknesses will go away with the power of the Agni Pañcākṣarī. But before you do this mantra, why are we doing this mantra? For whom are we doing this mantra? Brahma is worshipping Shiva. You see, with this Brahma is worshipping whom? Shiva. Which form of Shiva he is worshipping? Aghora. What is the bija for Aghora? Hum. So you are supposed to meditate on the sound hum, 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 hum. Now you heard this sound. Now go to youtube.com and look for a sound where the lions are talking to each other. Hmm, 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 hmm. It's a very frightening sound. Some people find this very frightening, particularly if Surya is badly placed in your horoscope. You will not like this sound. Vaya Namah Vaya Namah Si. And what is the meditation sound? For Aghora, hum, 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 hum. See that? You can see that. This sound, these birds which were right now gone somewhere, they have all come and they are shouting outside my window. They're telling, why are you making this frightening lion noise? There is no lion. I think there is a lion. They are talking to each other. You see, the birds, they can talk to each other. I am making the lion sound and they are getting frightened with that. The Aghora mantra is very frightening for animals. All animals get very frightened from Agni, from fire. All animals, all birds, they are afraid of fire. Whereas human beings, we have afraid also. But fire is our best friend. Because of Agni, man has progressed. Man has risen much beyond other animals and other birds because of Agni. We were able to successfully harness Agni, and therefore we were able to use its power to overcome the strength of other creatures. Otherwise, all other creatures are much more stronger than us. And who gave us this power? Gave us this power. Gave us the power to rule the planet. It is Aghora, Mahadev, not Ghora. Ghora means ugly, horrible. Aghora means beautiful, handsome. Oof. You cannot take your eyes off him. He's so handsome. Such sharp features. Aghora Shiva. Beautiful. There is nothing dirty about him. He's so clean. Vaya Namasi. Vaya Namasi. Vaya Namasi. Okay. That was the third mantra of Agni. Now we come to the fourth mantra. This fourth mantra is a very, very powerful mantra. Why? Because we have finished Muladhara, then Swadhisthana with the Jala, then with Agni we finished the Nabhi Chakra, which is associated with Swargaloka. All the Devatas are there, all enjoyment is there, all dancing, party, food, plenty, excess of everything is there. So at that point of time, we are now going into the spiritual level. We are entering, we are leaving the Trimandala, Triloka Mandala or Bhūrbhuvasva Mandala, and we are entering now the Maharjana Tapasatya, the 4 levels of Mahajana Tapasatya. This is the Sarvatobhadra. Basically, people from Jagannath Puri, we believe we can only enter this level with the permission of Subhadra. Without her permission, you cannot enter this level. So Subhadra Mata is taking us there. And basically, you need tremendous amount of knowledge. Tremendous amount of knowledge. And once again, we take the last mantra, if you see, Vaya Namasi. This was the mantra of Brahma. And we are taking the first akshara, Va, and moving it to the last. See that? So the Vaya Namasi is changing. Ya Nama Shiva. 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 That is the mantra. You see how I did the mantra. Do it like this. Ya Nama Shiva, 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 Ya Nama Shiva. Like the wind, it's like you are flying in the wind. Ya Nama Shiva. Right. But to whom are these mantras being offered? To a form of Shiva called Tat Purusha. Tat Purusha. It is a very deep meaning. So Shiva is Tat Purusha. And who is the Purusha? Who is Purusha? In the Śiva Mahāpurāṇa, Shiva says, only Narayan or Vishnu is the Purusha. So Ram is the Purusha. So this is a samvada, a discussion between Purusha and Tat Purusha. Wow. Wow. We have just entered the spiritual world. Till now we were in the material world. At Bhuloka body, at Bhuvaloka mind, and Swargaloka all the desires of the soul. Not the soul really, the desires of the soul. So Bhur Bhuva Swa we finished. At Bhuloka we did body, in Bhuvaloka we did mind, and Swargaloka we got all the desires of the soul. What about after that? Come to Maharloka. How about a little bit of spiritual life? The moment we talk of spiritual life, we see Ram, we see Krishna. They are looking there and smiling. Oh, where were you? For the past 5,000 years, where did you get lost? I saw you, you were a little grass at the time of Mahabharata, and I touched you with my feet, Sanjay. I just touched you, and you got the shivers, and with the shiver you died. You thought you got moksha. No, you did not have the karma. So you kept on being born in my dham and playing around. Huh? So Krishna is talking. At this level, at the level of Vayu, Krishna is talking, Rama is talking, Narasingha is talking. All the avatars are talking at this level. And what are they saying? They are teaching us. Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva. Now this, if you see the mantra, it has 2 parts to it. Yanama is one part and Shiva is the second part. This is very, very important. This is another form of Pañcākṣarī. You will learn later. Shivaya Shiva, Shivaya Shiva, Shivaya Shiva. That also I will teach you. From here, it is derived from here. Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva, Shivaya Shiva, Shivaya Shiva. Beautiful, you see. These mantras are all Vayu. But to whom are you going to offer? So first you have to meditate on the Devata Tanu, and that is Tat Purusha. Tat Purusha is facing east all the time, always east. Fixed, always east. Yada yada hi dharmasya. He will not shift from the east. Haim. 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 Like this. You meditate on this sound and you will get knowledge. Ain is there in this mantra. It is Ha, Shiva, plus Ain, Saraswati. Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam mudirayat. You see, it is very clear. Without Saraswati, you are not entering the spiritual level. Shiva says, you have to come to me with Saraswati. I am with Saraswati. Then only you can enter the spiritual level. Otherwise you forget it. And who is Saraswati? Saraswati is Veda Mata. You see, suddenly we are talking about all spiritual things now. Veda Mata has come into the picture and Shiva is merging. Shiva, her, is merging with Veda Mata, Aim, to become Haim. Tat Purusha. Aim Tat Purushaya Namah. Aim Tat Purushaya Namah. This is called Tat Purusha Bhakti Mantra. Why? Because it has got Namah in the end. Namah Antya. Aim. See the bija? Tat Purushaya Nama, Devanama, and Namah. Antya Namah will give Bhakti for Tat Purusha. But you will meditate on Haim. Then after doing the meditation, you will think that you are a little Vanara, a monkey. You are standing in that army of Rama. Right in front of you, you can see Rama. You cannot see Rama. He is very far on the shoulders of Hanuman. You can see his bow. He has lifted the bow up. You are that monkey fellow in the back. You have to walk on the stones on that water. The ocean's water is there. If even one stone moves, blob, you are gone. The stones are floating on water because of your faith. Those stones are floating on the ocean because of your faith. You lose faith, the bridge will break and you will go under the water. You are a monkey. Don't consider yourself a human being. You are not yet ready to call yourself a human being. Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva. With this, the two, you observe, there are two words over here. Whenever a mantra is having two words, it means it is a walking mantra. It is walking. This mantra is walking. This is left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva. See, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. You are marching. Just like in Bhuvaloka, in the Jala Tattva, Shivaya Namah, Shivaya Namah, Shivaya Namah. See, two words. Two words. left and right. This is walking mantra. This is Vayu Tattva Pañcākṣarī. It gives you great strength and energy. You cannot get tired. Even in the middle of battle, you just say Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva, and all the strength comes again. Again, you are ready to fight. You are not going to give up. You will not say die. You will not become suicidal. You will kill the enemy and not yourself. And what is the enemy? There are 6 enemies. They are inside you. You have to kill them. You have to go inside and kill those enemies inside. All those weaknesses have to die. You have to be strong like Hanuman. Yanama Shiva. So, this is Ram. Follow Ram. Follow Ram and cross that bridge to Lanka. If you do not follow Ram, you cannot cross that bridge. All you have to do is to imagine that he is in the front of the monkey army. You are a monkey and you are following him. Cross that bridge. You are done. And what do you have to do to cross that bridge? Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva, Yanama Shiva. See, Rama did the Rameshwara mantra and then he walked across. You'd also do that. Yanama Shiva. Okay, so you understood the 4th mantra. Now, we have reached the destination, the Akash. That which seemed like impossible, we have reached the point. We have reached the sky. And all the knowledge is there. And what is knowledge symbolic of? Oh, the graveyard. This is called the graveyard Shakti. This is the cold Shakti. It is called Shishira Shakti. And what is the name of the Shakti? The first name is Sita. Sita means cold. Sita. Sita means cold. Sitala, very cold. Sita, cold. So we have reached the destination, and who is there in the destination waiting for us in that Lanka? Sita is waiting for us. So she went there ahead of us so that she is going to be there, and she is telling us, don't worry, you just have to find me. If you find me, you will find your destination. That is why she went there. You are a fool. You thought that that Ravana fellow kidnapped her. She went with Ravana. She did that Maya. You know, she is having power of all this Maya. So she did Maya on Ravana, and this Ravana fellow carried her off. Said, you sit in this Ashoka grove. Why? This is the only pure place for you. Because he knows everywhere all these asuras are eating all this cannibalism. So and then he told nobody can eat her. Not allowed. So now we have to get this head of Shiva called Ishana for knowledge. What knowledge is coming? From where this knowledge is coming? Om, Ha, or Shiva is merging with this Shakti called Shitala to form Haum. That knowledge which will take us beyond death. We will not die anymore. We don't need to die anymore. We are done with dying. Beyond Mrityu, beyond death and life. That knowledge, the Paravidya. Ishanaya Namah. Ishanaya Namah. See, I'm following Jagannath everywhere. I'm following him everywhere. Even in the worship of Ishana, I am doing Haum Ishanaya Nama. Why am I doing this? So that I remember the fundamental Upadesha of Jagannath. Namah Antya. Without bhakti, you are not going to be anywhere. So that is very important. Namah Antya. This is the, so just like you take that Yanama Shiva, this mantra which we did last, and we take Ya and we put it in the end. So what is being offered to the Akash? Akash is being offered to Shiva. So Akash Tattva is being offered to Shiva. So in this mantra, Namah Shivaya, we are offering Akash Tattva to Shiva. When we offer Akash Tattva to Shiva, then Shiva will strengthen the Akash Tattva. Whichever Tattva we are giving to Shiva, that Tattva will become strong inside us. Our 5 tattvas have to be strong for the body to be strong. So what does Akash Tattva give us? It gives us calmness. We are very calm, extremely courageous. We become brave like Krishna. Like Krishna, we will become brave and courageous, absolutely fearless. We will have tremendous amount of forbearance. Who has the highest patience and forbearance? Lord Krishna. So, and who has the maximum calmness? Again Krishna. So all this Akash Tattva's gunas will come inside the person. So because of this, there is an intermingling. We say that Vayu Tattva is like Hanuman, the Rudra, and Akash Tattva is like Krishna, the avatar. So the Tattva Devata for Vayu Tattva becomes Hanuman or the Rudra, and the Tattva Devata for Akash Tattva becomes Krishna or the Vishnu avatar. Because of this. So for example, you are born in Hansa Mahapurusha Yoga. What is the mantra you have to do? To first have the connection to the knowledge. You have to meditate on Aum. Then after meditation you have to do Namah Shivaya, 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 Namah Shivaya. Like this, you can sing it, no? Why do you have to do it in that horrible sound, nasal tone? Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Even Shiva will run away. Please. Do it nicely. If you yourself cannot tolerate the sound, how do you expect Shiva to tolerate that sound? He is a lover of music. So like this, we have learned the 5 Pañcākṣarīs. All the 5 Pañcākṣarīs we have learned. Now we learn the Shadakshara mantra. So in this Shadakshara mantra, we are going straight to, this is different. Shadakshara is joining of Om with Namah Shivaya. These two are being joined. And this is being pronounced. So then only it becomes 6 aksharas. If we don't pronounce it, it will not become 6 aksharas. So there are 2 ways of doing it. Firstly, you have to meditate on Om. Aum, Aum, like that. Huh? So you meditate on Aum first. In all these mantras you observe, I am first teaching you the bija for meditation. Do not do these mantras without the meditation. You are wasting your time, you are wasting my time, you are wasting everybody's time. First do the meditation. 15 minutes is max. This is max. You cannot do 15 minutes, I know that. 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes meditation you try. You will see there will be a lot of pressure on your head, on your forehead. Lot of pressure will be there, which is good. Then this is the mantra. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. This is Bhava Japa. In Bhava Japa, Bhava or the emotion of the music, the raga, is coming into the mantra. In normal japa, which we call doing japa with a mala, when we do the japa with the mala, it will be uniform. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Every word is pronounced very, very clearly. There is no eating. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. This is not Shadakshari. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. This is Korean. This is purely Korean language, I think. This is not Sanskrit. Om Namah Shivaya. See the Visarga. Namah Shivaya. Another big mistake. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Wrong. The aksharas are changing. Instead of Namah, you do Namaha. You are wrong. There is no question of option. When you say Namaha, it is not Shadakshari. It becomes Saptakshari. Om is one akshara. One akshara is Om. It is pronounced. Two is Na. Mah is three. Shi is four. Va is five. Six is here. What people in the south, many of them have done Om Namaha Shivaya. I don't blame them. It's okay. They do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Saptakshari they are doing. But that is a different mantra. Don't call that Shadakshari mantra. It is not Sadakshari, nor is it Pañcākṣarī mantra. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. This is called the Shiva Swarupa mantra, where you can see the form of Shiva. When Jupiter is in Lagna, Lagna is Swarupa. When Lagna is Swarupa, when a planet is occupying Lagna, that planet has to be worshipped with Deva Swarupa mantra. There is something called Deva Swarupa mantra. So if Jupiter is in Lagna, Jupiter is Shiva, knowledge. So we will do Om Namah Shivaya Shadakshari. Why are we doing Shadakshari? Because we want to remove the doshas by which we are created from the sixth house. We can also do Pañcākṣarī Namah Shivaya to get knowledge from this Jupiter. Okay, so whenever Jupiter is in Lagna, we say that you must do the Shiva Swarupa mantra, which is Om Namah Shivaya. Shivalinga and Shiva Murti. Murti means statue or idol or an icon. Puja are similar. So to worship the Shiva Murti, like an idol of Lord Shiva, and to worship the Shiva Linga, the method is the same. If you are doing Abhisheka for the Shiva Linga, you should also do Abhisheka for the Shiva Murti. Let us say you have a stone statue or a brass statue of Lord Shiva and you want to worship that statue more. Then you should do the Abhisheka and the pujas for the statue exactly in the same manner in which you would do for Shivalinga, which you will learn subsequently. But some of you know the pujas, you can do that. Remember, the Shivalinga and the Shiva Murti puja is similar, but they are totally different in nature. The Linga puja is principally with Omkara. That is the sound of the Shivalinga. And there are 5 sounds in this. There is there is U, there is Ma, Ma. Then there are 2. You can see this crescent moon. The crescent moon is 4 and the dot, that is the 5th. So U, Ma, Nada. Crescent moon is called the Nada. And Bindu. This is called the Sukshma Pañcākṣarī. So what is the Sukshma Pañcākṣarī? Let us say it. So you have to go through each of these alphabets through U, Ma. Then from Ma you are going to Nada. This Ma is called Bhairava. Or in this it is Bhairava. He is protecting the Nada. Nada is Shakti. Shakti is protected by the Bhairava. That is why when we write, so when we write it, let us say, we say Ma is with the Chandra Bindu. Ideally, this M should have been written with like this. You see that? So this Chandra Bindu, the Shakti is resting on Bhairava. So Bhairava or Ma is protecting the Shakti. This Ma can take 2 forms. It can take a Rudra form or it can take a Bhairava form. Right. So as Bhairava, it is protecting the Nada. So this Ma and the Nada have to merge when you say it. See, is distinct, U is distinct. See, Ma is merged with the Nada. Then the Nada goes away. Just there is a vibration. It is still vibrating in the head after the sound has stopped. That is called the Bindu. The Bindu continues vibrating in the head even after the sound of the neck has stopped. Okay, you should know that. Is in the navel. This is navel, Manipura. Is in the U is in the chest. Is in the navel. U is in the chest. Ma is in the throat. Vishuddhi. And U is in the eyes. Shakti is eyes. And the Bindu is the sahasrāra. So the Omkara, when we say we are doing Omkara meditations, once you are a Brahmin, you cannot go below the navel. Going below the navel is not expected of a Brahmin. You have to rise from the navel, and go up to the chest, Anahata. Then from there go to the center of the throat, Makara, which is Rudradeva or Bhairava. Then from there you go to the Agyakhya, the eyes, which is Devi. And then from there you go to the top of the head, which is Shiva, the Bindu. Okay. I think I am going to stop the recording and I'm going to show you this. Those of you who had the good fortune of attending got the Sukshma Pañcākṣarī Upadesha today. How to do the Omkara correctly. Starting from the navel, you have to go up. Always start from the navel. Remember, you were created from the navel. That from that navel you were created. Brahma was created from the navel of Narayan. You are created from the navel or the Manipura chakra of your mother. Your spiritual path is starting from there and going up. Oma Nada Bindu, Aonkar, Pañcākṣarī, Sukshma Pañcākṣarī. With practice, you don't have to touch anymore. You will get the rhythm perfectly. Murti Puja. Now, whenever you are worshipping any Murti or an idol of Lord Shiva, like having a head with hands, 4 hands or 8 hands, or even 2 hands, or any kind of Murti which is associated with Shiva when you are worshipping him, then you have to do the Sthula Pañcākṣarī. Sthula means manifested. Sukshma means unmanifested. It is inside, unmanifested. It is at the highest spiritual levels. So you cannot, so this Omkara cannot come down. You see the problem with Omkara? It cannot come down below the navel. The lowest level to which the Omkara can come is Nabhi, the Manipura chakra, to Swargaloka. Below Swargaloka, it cannot come. Omkara is very, very high. That is why the real Shiva, he cannot come down to earth. He cannot come to Prithvi. He cannot come to this Jala. He cannot come down to this solar system and to this. He doesn't come down. So then he has to take a form. The moment he takes a form, these tattvas are breaking up and one will start dominating. So Nama, Shivaya are 5 tattvas. Each one dominating is a different avatar. Each Pandava, we call them the Pandavas. Nama Shivaya is nothing but Pancha Pandava. So when we do Murti Puja, we have to do Nama Shivaya, Nama Shivaya. The Sthula Pañcākṣarī we have to do. Okay. And we can also do Agama Pañcākṣarī, Shivaya Nama. We can do whatever Pañcākṣarī. We have 5 Pañcākṣarīs now. Who says we have 1 only? Now when we do both together, we can also do Pañcākṣarī in a different way, where we are doing Omkara as Sukshma. This is Sukshma, and Namah Shivaya as Sthula. So this is not pronounced, not sounded, and this is sound. So you breathe in. You are breathing inside with Om, and you are breathing out with Namah Shivaya. So do this with me. Breathe in. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Concentrate on your breath and say Om. Namah Shivaya. So Om is going inside your body and Namah Shivaya is coming out. Om is going inside your body and is being offered to the Atma Linga. Namah Shivaya is coming outside and is being offered to this Thula Sharira, to this solid body. So your Sukshma Sharira, your Atma Sharira is getting Omkara, and your Sthula Sharira, your physical body, is getting Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. So this is another way of doing Pañcākṣarī. How many ways you have learnt today? This, you also learnt Shadakshari, but you also learnt Sthula and Sukshma Pañcākṣarīs and mixing of the two. There are many types of Pañcākṣarīs. Pañcākṣarī is of many forms. The Sthula Pañcākṣarī, Namah Shivaya. Sukshma Pañcākṣarī, Shivaya Namah. This is actually Agama Pañcākṣarī. This is not Sukshma Pañcākṣarī. Sukshma Pañcākṣarī is A, O, Ma, Nada, Bindu, Om. That is Sukshma Pañcākṣarī. Agama Pañcākṣarī, Shivaya Namah. Karna Pañcākṣarī, Shivaya Shiva. Now we have done. Now remember this. Ya Nama Shiva. This was a mantra. Ya Nama Shiva. This was the mantra of Vayu. Ya Nama Shiva. Ya Nama Shiva. For karma. For karmas we were doing Ya Nama Shiva. Ya Nama Shiva. Just remember this. Ya Nama Shiva. Ya Nama Shiva. Ya Nama Shiva. It's Shiva, not Shiva. Shiva. Okay, so instead of that, the Karna Pañcākṣarī is slightly modified version of this. This Krishna is doing, the particular form of Vishnu. Shivaya Shiva, 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 Shivaya Shiva. What a beautiful thing. Then there is a Mahakarana Pañcākṣarī. This just does Shivaya, 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 Shivaya. It's a 3-akshara mantra, 3-akshari. Shivaya. It is Mahakarana Pañcākṣarī, in which whatever work you are taking up, you will not fail in that. Now look at Krishna. He is very clever. You see, this Shivaya and this Yanama Shiva, both he combined. He took this Shivaya and Shiva. So let me show you how it is done together. Shivaya, Shivaya, Shivaya Shiva, Shivaya, Shivaya, Shivaya Shiva. Did you see what I did? I repeated Shivaya twice and then I did this once to keep the rhythm. Shivaya, 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 Shiva. Shivaya, 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 Shiva. So like that. Then there is a Mahamanu or Mukti Pañcākṣarī. It is pure Agni. Remember the Agni, what did Agni offer to the sky? Sim, Sim, Sim. It is called Mahamanu or Mukti Pañcākṣarī, where you are burning your body. By doing this sim, 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 you will start simmering. You will actually start simmering. Your body will burn. Everything will feel so tasteless, because taste is coming from Jala Tattva. Taste is coming from Jala Tattva. If my body is going to start burning from inside, and the taste will go away from my mouth. I will have very high blood pressure. Everything will start boiling inside my body. Huh? And then gradually all the organs inside my body will burn and get dissolved in the fire of the body. Sim, 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 sim. Now that is offering to the fire, Mahamanu or Mukti Pañcākṣarī. This is not to be done by you. Only after sannyasa, and when you are ready, you can consider doing this. And you can do dehatyaga. I know many of you people are suicidal and would feel like doing this. For heaven's sake, don't be stupid. There are nice Panchaksharis I have taught. These are well-known forms of the Panchakshari, but there are other forms as well. Oh, there are a lot more to the Panchakshari. Okay, before I go into the chakras, I will take a break now. All that we have learnt now, 1 minute, that fellow has come. 1 minute. All that we have learnt is based upon this picture. You remember in the Mooladhara chakra, Na has to be offered. So the mantra was Ma Shivayana. So Na was offered, right? So the sound Na is in the Mooladhara chakra. Na is what is protecting the Mooladhara chakra. Na is the protector of the Mooladhara chakra. Na is protecting Prithvi Tattva. Ma is in the Swadhisthana chakra. And Ma is connecting to Durga and all the Devis. All the Jala. Jala is connecting to all the Devis. Whether we are saying Radha, Kali, Mahavidyas, everything. All the Devi Shaktis are all through this Swadhisthana, fulfilling all our desires. All the Navagrahas are here. Navagraha are in this level. So the Navagrahas are actually children of the mother. Navagrahas are hanging around with their mamas. Ganesha is the one who came down to Bholoka over here because he's made from earth, Prithvi. And we are also here with Ganesha. The Manushya are here. We are at this level. Manushya. We are right at the border. We are just about to fall down, you know. We are in that ledge where we can fall down. So what is ensuring that we don't fall down? Na, Nam, Nam is protecting us. Nam has to be offered to Shiva with Mashivayana. So that way we will not fall down. Then when Ma is being offered with Shivaya Namah, with that we are offering Ma, right? That offering is happening actually in the Swadhisthana chakra. The moment we are doing that offering at the Swadhisthana chakra, the Swadhisthana chakra is getting balanced. The imbalances over there because of excessive consumption or excessive enjoyment. Mother wants the child to enjoy, so basically she gives everything. So basically we are enjoying everything because of her. All the rasas are there because of the mother. Without rasas you don't have any taste, you cannot enjoy anything. And all the vision, enjoying through the vision is through Brahma. Vision, you know, oh she's such a beautiful girl, oh she's such a handsome guy. This is Brahma. And with Brahma are all the devatas are here. All the devatas, the 54 devatas or the 33 devatas, whatever you say, are here with Brahma. They are at the Manipura, at the navel. This is the point of Agni. Agni starts from here. And once this Agni is lit, it will only go up. Fire only goes upwards. Fire only goes upwards. That is why we do Omkara from here. O, Ma, Nada, Bindu. Right? So that Aonkara is this, is the journey from Agni to Shiva. That is the journey of Aonkara. Right. But if you see in the Pañcākṣarī, at the Anahata Chakra, what is being offered is Va, Va of Vayu. Right. And here the Devata are the Avatara. The Devata are the Avatara, and they are teaching us. They are the ones who are receiving us. Actually, as human beings, when we go to this level, since the Devata is the Avatara, when a human being has a strong Vayu Tattva, like Śiva Mahāpurāṇa Yoga, then he becomes like Rudra. So the Devata, so in a horoscope of a human being, when we have, let us say, Śiva Mahāpurāṇa Yoga with Saturn in a Kendra, in its own sign or in exaltation, then we say that such a person is like Rudra. And unless he is able to find his avatar, he will not go anywhere, because it is the avatar who has to guide him. Otherwise, this wind does not know where to blow, which direction I will go. So therefore, at the Anahata, you have to trust the heart. But the spiritual levels start from here. From here up is the spiritual. This is all material. You must remember any sadhana you are doing, which level you are doing the sadhana. In the beginning, we always start with the material level and then gradually go up to the spiritual levels. Only at the Anahata are you really doing any spiritual sadhana. All the mantras that we do, Graha mantras, Devata mantras, Ganesha, all that is at the Bhur Bhuva Swa levels. At the Bhur Bhuva Swa levels, there is no real spirituality or no real moksha path. We are not really in the path of moksha. We are still in the material world, having material desires that are being objectives being given, and they are being fulfilled also. So the Manipura chakra is giving the objective and the Swadhisthana is fulfilling it, and the Muladhara is jumping in joy when the objective is fulfilled. Right? We call this the Trikona. We call this the Lagna. We call this the 5th house, and we call this the 9th house. So 1, 5, and 9. So we are going round and round and round this 1, 5, 9. And our horoscope is finishing over there. We are really not able to go into the square of Jagannath, because Jagannath starts with a square and it takes 4 points. What are the 4 points? Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agyaka, and Sahasrāra. So these 4 points he takes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, he takes these 4 points. This first point is called the Anahata point. The next point is Vishuddhi point. The next point is Agyakya point. And the last point is Sahasrāra point. In this, they are in pairs. Anahata and Vishuddhi is pair number 1. And the Devatas are worshipping each other. So Rudra is worshipping Krishna in the Anahata, and like the Pancha Pandavas, whom are they worshipping? You read the Mahabharata, the Pancha Pandavas, and that is Namah Shivaya is Pancha Pandava. These Pancha Pandavas are just worshipping Krishna all the time, no? All the time. Yudhishthira is telling, oh Krishna, please show me. You see, the problem is when you are stuck at the Anahata without the avatar, there is no crossing. You cannot cross without. Why do we need avatar? Without avatar, you cannot cross over this bridge. You cannot cross. That is why we need the avatara of the Anahata. And from there we cross, and we cannot cross it alone because we need both of them together. They don't come alone. You cannot have avatar without Rudra. You cannot have Rudra without avatar. You cannot have Ram without Hanuman. You cannot have Hanuman without Ram. You cannot have Krishna without the Pandavas. You cannot have the Pandavas without Krishna. So Krishna made a new rule that during Kali Yuga, whenever I come, I will come with 5. I will not come alone. That is the rule for Kali Yuga. In other yugas, there are different rules. But in Kali Yuga, all the 5 tattvas are totally separated because that is the energy of Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, all 5 tattvas are totally separated. Na, Ma, Shi, Va and Ya are completely separated. So they are coming as different human beings in the Rudra, having the energy of Rudra. Right? For example, Akash here is coming in the form of Arjuna. Like that. So the Pancha Pandavas were there with Krishna. Later, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he had Leela in 2 places, not in 1 place. He had Leela in Bengal and he had Leela in Jagannath Puri also. So there were 2 duality. You see the duality. Always there is duality. Always they are creating duality. Why are they creating duality? So that there is some controversy. Why should there be controversy? So that people will talk about spirituality. No, otherwise people will forget spirituality. So what happens? The Vaishnavas of Bengal are now fighting with the Vaishnavas of Odisha. Odisha, now they have got ahankar. They are saying, oh, we are Utkala Vaishnava. They are more ahankar. We are Gaudiya Vaishnava. Gaudiya means from Gauda Desha. Gauda Desha is the old Bengal name, ancient, very, very ancient. Before the name Banga Desha came. Banga means Bengal. From Banga Desha, Bengal came. And from Utkala, Utkaliya Vaishnava came. Now the name of Utkala was changed to from Udra. The Udras took charge, so they made it Odisha. There were basically 2 tribes in Odisha. One is the Utkalas and one are the Udras. The Udras are that Udiyana Tantra and all that line, this Yogini and all that. Huh? So there used to be a lot of the Shakti pujas in Odisha at that time, until Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he said, look, enough of this rubbish is going on. You people have forgotten the whole principle. So now what I am going to do, I am going to create a controversy. What is this controversy? I will pick up 5 Brahmins of Odisha and they will be called the Panchasakha. And their job will be to propagate Vaishnava. And with them I will go all over Odisha. He went to the king, all the Maharajas. I have talked to the Maharajas of Odisha. There are 4, 5 major Maharajas. I've gone to their palaces, talked to them. Each one of them has enough proof that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had come. And different yantra, one huge room called the Narsingha yantra was made. I have never seen such a huge room, Narsingha mantra. Maybe I will upload those pictures for you. So you must understand that you cannot enter that spiritual thing. You are stuck over here. Will I get a job? Who is offering the job? Brahma. See, you have to do a job. Come on, get up, go do a job. Mata will say, don't worry, you are my son. I will, which graha is giving you job? I will chase that graha. If he is listening to you nicely, I will be Durga for him. If he doesn't listen to you, I will become Kali for him. That graha will now go and get you a job. And then Ganesha will dance with you. Are you happy now? I got you the job. Now you are going every day to the... You have been doing this for how many lifetimes? And how many more lifetimes will you be stuck in that 159 cycle? 159, 159, 159, 159. This is called the Nabhi. 5th house is called navel. From one navel to another navel to another navel to another navel. See, this is called the navel triangle. You keep going down that path. So how do you break free from that? You say that this, I am not going to follow this anymore. No more triangle. Whether the upward triangle or the downward triangle, I don't want. No more triangles right now. My mind has to go to the square. The moment you go to the square, you can't fit a triangle into this. And this is working in a very peculiar basis. The Vishuddhi and the Anahata are interlinked. The Agyakhya and the Sahasrāra are interlinked. This is the Nada, this is the bindu. This is the Nada bindu. Agyakya. There is the Nada bindu Upanishad. There's a lot of study on this. Normally, the moment we talk of this, we are talking of a different form of the mother. Only her eyes are there. Only the eyes. Eye mother. Right? She is having 3 eyes. Because this is Agyakya. And this is the Nada. Her 3 eyes are here. So that is why at this point, there are 2 sounds. Brahma and Vishnu are together in this Au. A is Brahma, U is Vishnu. She is the sister of Vishnu. This sister went over here because of tapasya. So what do we call her? We call her Parvati. And then out here, she is getting married to this Nada, and the Bindu are married. They are not separated. They are married. That means cannot be separated. So Sahasrāra and the Agyakya, which are 2 corners of the Sarvatobhadra, are together. And Agyakya and Vishuddhi are together. So the Devatas over here, you can see the Devata over here is Vishnu. And this is Vishuddhi is Rudra. And Agyakya is Adi. And Sahasrāra is Shiva. So that is how it is. So if I were to do this mantra according to the chakras, Namah Shivaya Aum. Again go down to the Mooladhara. Namah Shivaya Aum. Namah Shivaya Aum. What happened to the Shadakshari? Om went to the end. Om went to the end of the mantra. You see, if you remember, that mantra was, go to the previous, I think the previous page. Huh? You remember this? This was the Shadakshari. What did I just do? I did Namah Shivaya and I put Om over here. So what is being offered to Shiva? Omkara is being offered to Shiva. Namah Shivaya Om. See, this is a new thing we learned now. That means the bija can be given at the end of the mantra, and that is being offered to the Devata. Okay, so what did I do just now in the Chakra Shodhana? In the Chakra Shodhana, I did Namah Shivaya. This is the Pañcākṣarī. It ended. Then what I am offering is Omkar. To the Nada Bindu, to the Shiva Shakti, I am offering Omkara. Namah Shivaya Om. So it is not Ya anymore that was offered. It is Omkara that is being offered. So did you see how the Shadakshari, I changed it by putting Omkara in the end to make that the offering. Instead of putting Omkara in the beginning, to have Sansara. Interesting, huh? Okay, now we are done. We now start the recording for the questions. The first question is of Preeti. Each of the mantra variation of Om Namah Shivaya. It's not a variation of Om Namah Shivaya. It is a variation of Namah Shivaya. Pañcākṣarī is Namah Shivaya, not Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya is not Pañcākṣarī. So that is clarified. It is linked to a tattva, correct. Na is Prithvi, Ma is Jala, Shi is Agni, Va is Vayu, and Ya is Akash. You cannot go wrong. That is the order of the tattvas. They are linked to the Mahapurusha. Yes, they are linked to the Mahapurusha through the Tattva Devatas. You see, we as human beings are linked to the Tattva Devata. And the Tattva Devata is linking us to a particular head of Shiva, a head of knowledge. And that particular linkage is coming through the Tattva Devata. And for example, for all the Tattvas, it is very easy. For example, Na is the sound for Prithvi Tattva. The Devata is Ganesh. And it is linking us to a particular form of Shiva called Sadyojata. Ma is Jala Tattva. Jala Tattva, the Devata is Durga, and that is linking us to Tat Purusha. She is Agni Tattva. Agni Tattva Devata is Surya. We don't worship Brahma in the tradition. And only there is a form, but primarily it is Surya. He is the Tattva Devata who must be worshipped. And then through him, we are going to the particular form of Shiva called Aghora. Okay. Then come to the spiritual levels. Now, at the spiritual levels, the two devatas are interchanging. Observe. Vayu Tattva is Va. Va is the Akshara for Vayu Tattva. The Devata, the Tattva Devata for Vayu Tattva is Rudra. Rudra is the Devata for it. But at the Anahata Chakra, there is Vishnu. So, I as a human being have to approach Rudra. Then Rudra will take me to Vishnu, and then the Mahapurusha Yoga will function. Very interesting. Ya is Akash Tattva, like mine. I am born in Hansa Mahapurusha Yoga. My Tattva, principal Tattva is Akash. Here, the Devata of the Tattva is Vishnu. I have to first go to Vishnu. I have to first go to Jagannatha or to Rama. And then they will take me to my Tattva Devata, which is Rudra. You see, you cannot approach the head of Shiva directly. So I cannot go to Ishana directly. I have to go to Ishana Shiva through Vishnu. Somebody who is born in Sasha Mahapurusha Yoga cannot go to Tat Purusha directly. He will have to go through that Rudra Deva to Tat Purusha, like that. This interlinking between Vayu and Akash creates confusion in the minds of people, because they are that this is at the level of Sarvatobhadra. Hence this confusion. Okay, Yulia has a question. Could we restore particular tattva in horoscope by choosing one of the? Of course, that is why this is being taught. You see, let us say a lady has had 20 or 30 physical relationship, or maybe 5 physical relationship. They fall in love and they did something. Sometimes it is just one time they did something, but that is a dosha, no? That is a jala dosha. That forms a jala dosha, because you have the water has become impure. If the water has become impure, this water cannot be offered to Shiva anymore. Shiva is wanting pure water. Abhisheka inside, the Abhisheka which has to take place inside us has to be done with pure water. So we have to purify the water with Shivaya Namah, Shivaya Namah. That will purify the water. The purification will happen because we are following the Upadesha of Jagannath. Just like Parvati, we are following her and we will get purified. Once the Jala Tattva is purified, it cannot be sullied. No, the suffering will go away. Otherwise, you may be in a new relationship, you are married now, this thing, but still you are suffering the old relationships. Still those memories are coming, those things are coming, and you are shouting at this husband. You have some anger against the previous guy and you are shouting at this guy. This guy is wondering, what sin have I done to suffer like this? Frankly, then you are also going to feel bad. Yeah, I should not have done this. So like that, it is very good to clean the jala dosha so that we are emotionally not disturbed. If Mercury is lording Tithi and Vara, can the Ganesha mantra be used for remitting? Yes, Tattva dosha is one of the important. Mashivayana. Mashivayana does remedy the Tattva doshas associated with the Vara Tithi. They do. This is Pañcākṣarī, and it is an extremely powerful mantra. But the problem with these mantras is you have to maintain those conditions that I've listed over there. You want results, you have to see, these are Shiva mantras. These are not Vishnu mantras that, okay, Jagannath, he will understand. Okay, he knows, he is aware of Bhuloka. This is Shiva. He will not understand. Absolutely not. Acha, Mamta, I love that it was instructed to be done by women. No. Mamta, women, just because Parvati did it, somebody decided that only women can do it. There is Jala Tattva inside all of us. So why should only women have relationship problems? You think men don't have relationship problems? So the second mantra we do the him. Yes, you have to with Shiva. You have to do dhyana before doing the japa. Ham, him, hum, haim, hom. These are the 5 tattvas. Ham Sadyojataya Namah is the bhakti mantra. Him Vamadevaya Namah. Hum Agoraya Namah. Haim Tatpurushaya Namah. Hom Ishanaya Namah. You can also do this in the meditation because that gives a lot of bhakti. The problem in the beginning is we don't have bhakti. And when we do these bhakti mantras, we get our bhakti by which we progress very quickly in the spiritual path. Yes, you can sing all the mantras, Petra. You should sing. Adi Shankara said to recite the Pañcākṣarī Namah Shivaya continuously. Yes, that is correct. That is the Sthula Pañcākṣarī. But if you are adding Om Namah Shivaya, that is if you are doing Om, then you can have to sit. Yes, that is correct. It is Omkara, no? Omkara is starting from the Nabhi Chakra and it is going upwards for the spiritual journey. Omkara does not come down to the Jala Tattva and the Prithvi Tattva, though these Tattvas are there in Omkara. Omkara has everything. Everything comes from Omkara. So Omkara has everything. But like fire, it doesn't come down. It starts from the Nabhi and goes upwards. So our problem is when we are living in samsara, most of our desires, we are walking around. Why are you walking around? Why are you walking? Because I have to go to office. That is a desire. That is a karma. No, that is not desire. I don't feel like going to office. That is also desire. You see my point? Desire can be going to office, not going to, that's a desire. But you are going there. And there are emotions involved. Or maybe you are just going there because you want to go and earn some money. That's also rajas. So you must understand, the whole idea is when you are doing Omkara, you cannot move around. You have to remove the rajas. You cannot do Omkara with rajas. It is useless. Can Sukshma Pañcākṣarī be done throughout the day? Just like, of course, it can be done throughout the day, provided you sit down in an asana throughout the day. Sit down in an asana and keep doing Om, 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 like Narada Muni. Aha, sitting in the cave of Shiva and doing Omkara. A Kamadeva got destroyed. You see, Narada Muni was very clever. He did Omkara from the Nabhi Padma. It is going up. So where is Kamadeva? He is in Swadhisthana Chakra. He is taking his arrows and is trying to send them upwards. He cannot. From the Swadhisthana, it cannot reach Manipura. So Narada refused to go down. If Narada does not go down to Swadhisthana, how will the arrows of Kamadeva work? Huh? So Mehul, you must understand how the Omkara is working. Omkara, real Omkara, does not go to Swadhisthana and to Muladhara. It stays up. Uchai pe rehta hai. Okay. Preeti, Mehul has another question. Ganesh Guruji Ishta Devata sits in Anahata and he is Jagannath or Avatara. But if someone considers, let's say, Ganesha or Shakti, it is very simple. All you have to go to Google nowadays. Google, whenever you have questions like this, go to Google and type Jagannath. All you have to do Jagannath and then the name of your Ishta. Ganesha. Okay, write down Ganesha. And then click on the images. Ah, here it is. Do you see this picture? This is called Gajavesha. Gajavesha of Jagannath. See that? Jagannath is in Gajavesha. So your Ishta Devata is like this. Hello, did you like this Jagannath? This is your Ishta Devata. That is why you think Ganesha is. No problem. Durga. Okay, let's try Durga. Devi. There are so many Veshas. You have to find the Vesha. That was a nice Narasingha Vesha they have got for him. This is Gajavesha. Gajavesha is very famous. Anyway, so like that you can do a whole study of the different Veshas of Jagannath. It is simple as that. Why does somebody think that Ganesha is my Ishta in the Anahata? What do you mean by Ishta Devata? Ishta Devata is he who is helping you to cross over from Manipura Chakra to Anahata Chakra. Remember, you are only going between Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura. Back to Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura. Back to Muladhara. Muladhara, you are taking birth. Swadhisthana, you are an adult. Manipura, you are old man. Then you die. Then again you are going back to Manipura. So you are going again and again in the three chakras. Bhurbhuvasva. How will you reach the Anahata Chakra? It is not possible to cross over to the Anahata Chakra without the Devata of the Anahata. Whether you are reading Śiva Mahāpurāṇa or you are reading Śrīmad Bhagavatam, the story is exactly the same. It is only individual bias that changes. So somebody says, but for me, Guruji, Ganesh is my Ishta. Yes, Jagannath is his Ganesha Vesha. There are different. Who says Jagannath is not Ganesha Vesha? Or Shakti, of course Shakti Veshas are there. Preeti, Guruji, can you please teach us a little level of Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah Om? See, what we are doing is, we are people living in Sansar. When we do Om Namah Shivaya Shadakshari, we want our sins to be destroyed. Alright, basically 6th house, Shadripus must go. Means basically, we want to have a good life in this Sansar. We want a lot of Akash. What are we offering? Om Namah Shivaya. What is the last letter? Ya. Ya is Akash. Akash means relationships. All my relationships are going to become so nice. My mother will love me, my children will love me, my wife will love me, my dog will love me, my cat will love me, my cook will love me, my students will love me. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. I have a beautiful life. Right? But what about spiritual life? Shivaya Namah Om. I must have that also. You see, Preeti, people like you and me, we are what we call in the Dvandya. We are not 100% Sansara. We are not 100% Sannyasa. If we are 100% samsara, then Om Namah Shivaya is good. We'll still lead happy life in samsara. If we are 100% sannyasa, Shivaya Namah Om. But we want both. So what does Śiva Mahāpurāṇa say? Om Namah Shivaya Shubham Shubham Kuru Kuru Shivaya Namah Om. Om Namah Shivaya Shubham Shubham Kuru Kuru Shivaya Namah Om. See, with this what is happening, we are in the samsara, enjoying this samsara, enjoying all our relationships, and still maintaining a certain level of detachment because of Shivaya Namah Om. And in the center, Shubham Shubham Kuru Kuru. Let everything be auspicious. Let my guru be auspicious. Let my learning be. So basically, based upon your karmas, Bhagavan Ji will gradually, very nicely take you up to the spiritual path. Asha Bihani, Guruji have Saturn exalted in 4th house. ये तो आ गया तुम्हारे horoscope पर. Horoscopes I will do later, not here. Huh? Guruji, why did you sing Vajan Namasi? Vaya Namasi. That is because you see I am from Odisha. It's Vaya Namashi, Vaya Namashi, she, like he and she. Vaya Namashi, Vaya Namashi. That is correct, Olga. You are right. Vaya Namashi, Vaya Namashi. You are right. But you know, I am from Odisha. With great difficulty, I have learned this Devanagari and Sanskrit. In my place where I come from, they don't say Vishnu. Va sound is not there in my language. We say Bishtu. Om Bishtu, Bishtu. In Bengal, they cannot even say Krishna. They say Kesto. Oh my God. So I used to laugh at all of them in the beginning. Then I realized, hey, I'm laughing at myself. I need to change. I need to improve. The Chakra Shodhana mantra is, you see, I gave the best mantra for you. Om Namah Shivaya Shubham Shubham Kuru Kuru Shivaya Namah Om. You will have the best of both worlds. You want to do Namah Shivaya Om. Your choice, Karthik. Don't ask me whether you can do it or you cannot do it. I don't decide that. The rules for listening to Śiva Mahāpurāṇa applies to us throughout our japa period. Arvind, Guruji, my mantras are finishing on so and so. I've calculated exactly in September of this year. So from October, can I start taking beer? Is that a question to ask? What you will do, what you will not do is between you and him. Basically, there are certain rules. How much you will be able to follow, how much you will not be, is very individual. We are all different. Arvind, we cannot be similar. So each one of us will take a different path. Each one of us. Okay, I think that much is done. Thank you very much. I will end now. Jai.